We have a medical emergency on board. So either they're going to use helicopter and take off the person, or we're going to proceed to Jamaica. But there's a serious medical issue on board.
We're on our way home. Now we're getting from the captain that they haven't got any confirmation from the government. However, sir, I'm pleading to you all that I am pregnant, and what happened to Miss Farron, I don't want it to happen to me. Honestly, it's heartbreaking. I need to go home. I need to get medical care.
Good day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to my channel. This is Girls Connection, the World Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, click the notification bell to receive daily news updates locally and internationally. I want to come home. Cruise ship worker pleads. A woman who said she is pregnant is among the more than 1,000 Jamaican crew members on board Royal Caribbean Cruise Line's Adventure of the Seas, pleading with the Jamaican government to accept them into the country once their 14-day quarantine ends on Saturday. The crew members are expected to arrive in Jamaican waters near Falmouth today, where they will remain in quarantine until May 23rd. Their latest quarantine period began on board the ship on May 9 as part of the supposed deal between the crews and the local authorities, something the Jamaican government has denied knowledge of. This is a voice to the Jamaican government. I'm 4 months pregnant on the Royal Caribbean Adventure of the Seas, and we're on our way home. Now we're getting from the captain that we haven't gotten any confirmation from the government. However, sir, I am appealing to you. I am pregnant, and what happened to Miss Jody and Farron, I don't want it to happen to me. Honestly, it's heartbreaking. I need to go home. I need medical care. The woman who requested anonymity said. Farron, a 23-year-old first-time mother, died last month after being denied access to the health care at several of the country's hospitals. The cruise ship worker said that she was unaware that she was pregnant when she signed a 7-month contract with the cruise line in December. Said the situation on board the ship has become unbearable for her. I'm not trying to complain, but it is difficult. I want to come home. We can't be locked in here like this. This is not good for me in my situation now. I mean, the food is not enough for my body and the baby. I don't mean the quantity. I'm talking about the nutrients that I'm supposed to be getting. The company is trying, but I need to go to the doctor. You understand? Said the expectant mother who last visited the doctor in early March when the ship made port. To be honest with you, I'm terrifying. I'm feeling so much discomfort. Sometimes I have to lie on the floor. We've been locked away. We can't go out. We can't do anything. I'm just asking that Jamaica, please let us in when we come, please. I'm sure our company is not lying to us. They are reaching out. They are reaching out, but they can only do so much. Declaring that it has done its part, Royal Caribbean Cruise Line told the 1,044 Jamaican crew members that it is now up to the Jamaican government to do the rest in ensuring that they make it into the country. Audio obtained said that to-be of the ship's captain has suggested that the company has been in contact with the Jamaican authorities, but that a definitive answer as to whether or not the Jamaicans will be allowed to disembark has not been given. We are now setting course towards Falmouth. We have not received any confirmation from the Jamaican authority, but we are on our way there regardless. Now I must say, everyone has done their part in this case. Our target was the 18th, however, the company has provided the ship for the Dominicans to return home. The Dominican authorities did their part and allowed them to come back home, the man in the recording said. His announcement followed the repatriation of Haitian crew members, whose government also played its part, he said. The next topic is, of course, your situation, and once again the company has done their part with the ship. You have done your part, Lord knows. You have been in isolation for a month, most of you, and now we expect the Jamaican authorities to do their part. The company is putting as much pressure as it can on the authorities to allow you to disembark, but the decision is still to come from the authorities, the man said, adding that he is hoping for the quickest solution to the problem. He also told crew members that the ship will remain on site until March 23rd, when they should be disembarking. Several of them who were transferred from the Royal Caribbean vessels have been in quarantine for several weeks. But yesterday, the Health and Wellness Minister, Dr. Christopher Tufton, said his ministry has no knowledge of the ship coming into harbor, and neither do we have any information or any knowledge of any arrangement for a specific date for this action to be taken. He said the ministry has been actively participating in negotiations that have been underway for the repatriation of Jamaican crew members, and the consultations are being held to determine the safest method for this to be done. Given the state and nature of the discussions, there was no reason to believe that a ship could be on its way to Jamaica without the knowledge and consent of the government of Jamaica, he said. In a letter dated May 1, 2020, which was posted by Foreign Affairs Minister Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith on social media, Royal Caribbean said that it was in discussions with the Jamaican government to repatriate crew via ship. It said the required quarantine period would take place on board the ship. However, in a recent interview with Radio Jamaica, Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang denied the knowledge of the ship's arrival. He said unless ships receive clearance from the respective government agency in charge of the country's seaport, none can dock. Additionally, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has said that while the government has gone above and beyond to facilitate the return of Jamaicans, these efforts have stretched the capacity of the country's public health system and frontline workers. He said too that quarantine facilities have reached capacity and that the government cannot continue to overextend, as this is likely to increase nationals' risk of contracting the dreaded COVID-19. Holness said that the government cannot facilitate the repatriation of Jamaicans before next week, but will in the meantime explore ways to increase quarantine and logistics capacity. Yesterday, Jennifer Housen, the attorney representing 55 of the crew members, said the government's lack of information regarding their circumstances has resulted in them being anxious, worried, and distressed. She also asked the government to confirm whether or not her clients will be allowed to disembark the ship on May 23rd, and if the period served in quarantine aboard the ship will be taken into account in allowing them to go home to their families on arrival. This is Girls Connection, the World Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you.
Minister, so good evening. As I was saying earlier, that Andrew Holness and Horace Chang and these people, they are lying. They are lying because they send us the repatriation form to our company, to Royal Caribbean, right? And we fill out this repatriation form and send it to them, right? And agreeing that we are going to quarantine on the ship for 14 days. We start the quarantine from the 9th leading up until the 23rd. They know the ship is coming in on the 17th, which is tomorrow. They know. And now they're coming and deny. They're all liars. They cannot be trusted. Right? Because even though the ship was supposed to come to Jamaica Sunday, the 17th, we wouldn't get off the ship because we are under the quarantine at present moment. From the 9th leading until the 23rd, the quarantine, the 14 days will last. So when we reach the 17th, we still wouldn't get off the ship because we're on quarantine. We would finish the quarantine on the 23rd, and then now we leave from the ship to our homes. And they know about it. Andrew Holness, Dr. Horace Chang, they know. And they're lying to the Jamaican people. They're lying to the Jamaican people. Right? And then, of course, when I heard the news and Oris Chan said the quarantine is full, that has nothing to do with us as seamen out here, because we are already doing the 14 days quarantine here, which leads up until the 23rd. So what Mr. Oris Chan is talking about, it's a lie, right? Whether they're full or not in that facility down there in Jamaica, right? It has nothing to do with us here, because we are here presently now under the quarantine. The quarantine finished on the 23rd, right? So I'm going to send a picture of what they had sent to us. On the bottom of this repatriation list is some writing in red. That's the code. That's the code that we had sent back to them when we finished right at the whole application form, right? And then of course on top of that, if Royal Caribbean, now I want you to think about this, if Royal Caribbean didn't get any approval from the Andrew Holness government, why would Royal Caribbean move the ships all the way from Galveston, Texas? Why would we sail from Galveston, Texas to come all the way to Jamaica without an approval?